Piggies. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. Hi guys. Hi Ollie. Hi kids. Say hello. Say hi. Hi. Hi everyone. What is it? Where'd you have a cake? Oh, you're so cute. Hi everyone, so I thought it's been a while since I've just done a chatty video and showed you the guinea pig setup and how they're all doing and everything, so I thought I would show you that. Pearl's being a proper camera hogger today. She's been a bit bratty actually, and I just had to get them another bowl of forage because she wouldn't share with Lily. Would you? No, I can see you. She's been a little brat today. So anyway, this is, I'm sure you all know by now, the herd's cage, or the trio now I suppose. And in here lives Lily, this little long-haired one here. She is a coronet. Yes, I know, we've got Pearl, who is a Rex, and she's being really bratty. And then under there is Ollie, who is just a little short-haired guinea pig. I think he's kind of tri-coloured, but slightly different colours. Not explaining that well today. And he's got this little ridge down his back as well, which is really cute. And he is the shyest, of course. So we've got Pearl, who's really bratty and wants to be the centre of attention, don't you? Lily, who also wants to be the centre of attention, and Ollie, who's just quite happy to chill out in the background, and he is of course neutered, so no, there's no way they'll have babies. He is a boy living with two girls, but they can't have babies. So they're in this cage, which is 9 foot something by 4 foot, I think, 3 foot. It's quite big anyway for 3 piggies. Yes, so they're half on fleece and half on bedding. The area where I keep their hay and their water and everything, I do keep them on bedding just because I find that it's impossible to keep fleece clean and dry in that area, especially when I'm working so much. I just don't have the time to keep it spotless, and then it gets a bit unhygienic, and I don't want them sat on wet fleece. So for me, I find it's more hygienic to keep it half bedding, but then this half is like their comfy area because they don't really poo and wee much on here at all. It's used mainly for just them chilling, and then they do all their gross stuff over there. So they've got this IKEA bed, which I've just made this pad for. It's an absorbent pad, so if they pee I can just chuck it in the wash and it doesn't wreck this wooden base. And they can also nibble it because it's made from untreated pine, so so cute. So yeah, they're fine to chew that. They've got their 2 water bottles over there. There's a KT one and a Super Pet one. They're the glass sort of bottles, and I think they're really good. They're the least drippy ones that I've found. Oh, something just spooked Ollie. Oh dear. So anyway, they have this hay tunnel, that's what it's called, hay tunnel from Hop Nibble Squeak, which they've loved chewing on, and it's also got these spaces in between there where I can stuff hay, and I do need to top up their hay. They've been busy today munching away. Oh, well that's why there's no hay, isn't it, pal? Isn't it? So they have a mixture of meadow hay, and then this is like a treat Timothy hay, which I don't feed as their main hay just because it's quite short strands, but they do like it, so it's good as treat hay, but it's not so good for grinding down their back teeth as the hay that I normally get. And then the bedding is this Fitch bedding, which is paper based. It is perfectly safe. If they eat it, it's dust extracted, all of that good stuff. Hello Pearl. And then the rest is fleece. Oh yes, with puppy pads under, just to soak it up. So the fleece works, basically the fleece wicks through the pea. If they do a pea on top, it soaks straight through to the absorbent layer which you put underneath, which can be the puppy pads or towels or whatever, and it leaves the top layer clean and dry, so they're not sat in their pee, because that's not healthy. So they've got their bowls here. They've got a pink polka dot one from B&M and a munch one from Pets at Home. Haven't you? Hey? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you sniffing me? Do I smell like the boys? Hello. Okay, and then they've got a couple of these houses from Pets at Home. They've got this one from Cozy Cavies, which the pad's in the wash actually at the moment, so I need to put something else in that one. And then some wooden toys, and it's looking a bit of a mess actually at the moment. It's not very exciting today. All their tunnels and cozy things are in the wash because they peed on all of them at the same time, which is pretty much always the same story. Everything seems to always be in the wash. So then here they've got a divider to stop them getting in with the boys, but to be honest they don't try, but just in case they did, because obviously these boys are not neutered because there's no need to, it's two boys living together. So if they did get in together, they would probably make the girls pregnant, and then we'd have loads of little babies, which we don't want. So we've got this one again from Hop Nipples Squeak, who I haven't heard anything from in ages, so I don't know whether she's still making things. Got this one from Violet, it was in my most recent haul, or one the same anyway. And then this one, which again I think I got from Violet, which is a boredom breaker one. Hello Jafar. And now here are the boys. I don't know what Gizmo's doing. What's your leg doing? He's got both his feet stuck out to the side. Gizmo is a weird guinea pig. He's a little bit broken. Aren't you? Hey, oh dear, sorry, did I make you jump? You're a weirdo, aren't you? Hey Jafar. Jafar always looks suspicious, don't you? And Gizmo sort of flails around with his legs like trailing along behind him. He doesn't walk properly. Don't know, there's something a bit strange about him. He's fine, we've taken him to the vets loads of times, and he's just a bit of an odd guinea pig really. He's a character. So here they have a Living World water bottle, Learning Links from Poundland. They don't do anything with any of this, to be honest, it's just there for decoration now. They've got this one from Pets at Home, which they do actually chew. They've got their hay rack with, again, the Timothy hay as a treat, mainly because I ran out of their meadow hay, which I'll be going to get later today. They've got, oh, it's not focusing now. They've got a litter tray there, which they don't really pee in. They mainly just climb over it or behind it, or they don't go in it really. But that does have some leftover bedding in it actually, because I ran out of bedding. I buy the Fitch bedding, but they've been out of stock on their website for ages, so I've just been using up the last of it. So this is some old bedding that I had lying around, which I don't recommend using, but I thought I'd have to do for now, the next couple of days. So I'm using up all my old Carefresh and bits like that. So this one is again from Pets at Home. It was found in the bird section. This is like their Fiddlesticks bendy bridge, which they do chew a little bit. They've stripped the bark off. This is a cage liner that I made from some fleece that I found at the range. It's really pretty. It's like this duck egg blue with these birds on, and I just put a reusable washable bed pad like in between, so it works the same as the puppy pads and the fleece, if that makes any sense. And then they've got their forage there in that bowl, which I absolutely love. I found it at the range. Oh, it's focusing better now, yay. And I absolutely love it. It's a corner bowl and it's not in the corner, but hey ho. This again is like a wooden toss toy, which they completely ignore. I don't really know why I put it in their cage again today. they're probably due a change around of all their toys. I try and swap them out relatively frequently so they don't get bored of them, but I tend to end up just chucking the same ones in again. Gizmo. Gizmo's being a bit mean to Jafar at the moment. Something about boys, they're really tricky, aren't you? Hey? You tricky. Okay, so they've got this house as well from Pets at Home, and then they've also just got this fleece over here, and then they've got another bed pad type of thing which I made, but this one is much thicker and absorbent because that's where they do all their pees and poops. So then I can just swap this out and it makes the cage liner last a bit longer. And this is their favourite place to go, which is why they don't have many houses, because they just spend their entire time under there and trying to kick the other one out and generally being a pain in the butt. And then they've got a toilet roll tube. I put this in about 10 minutes ago and they've already demolished it. They absolutely love toilet roll tubes and they are free with toilet roll, so amazing. All of my animals absolutely love toilet roll tubes, and yeah, helps keep their teeth down. Isn't unhealthy because it just breaks down and passes through their system if they eat it. And yeah, can't complain. Jafar, do you want to demonstrate? Oh, good boy, Gizmo. Good boy. You like them too, don't you? But only when you get attention for playing with them. So yeah, that's the boys' setup. The boys have only got one water bottle, but only because they don't fight over water bottles or food bowls, unlike these guys. So I do always recommend, when people first get a guinea pig and they're making their setup, to have two, if they've got two guinea pigs, to have at least like one each of everything, so they don't fight, because things like that can cause arguments. But once you get to know them, and you know, if it's just completely useless sat there, then there's no point having it there. So it kind of depends. Oh, sorry, Jafar. Oh, what a cute guinea pig. So yeah, that's our setup at the moment. This cage is, oh, how much was it? It was over 6 foot by 2.5 foot, I think. So yeah, I do not have the best memory in the world. Hello. I hear chewing. So cute. So yeah, that's their cages at the moment. They honestly haven't changed much since I did a cage tour last. I've been a bit slack with their setups. I feel like I need to create them some new cages soon, just to change things up a bit. I've got a bit bored of the setup at the moment, and it does take up the entire room. Oh no, I made her jump. Hi Ollie. Hi baby. So yeah, this is their setup at the moment. It's not all that exciting. Oh, look at Pearl asleep under that. Ollie, don't teeth chatter at me. Ooh. I think he's protecting Pearl, who's asleep down there. Ollie, stop it. It's so cute. Anyway, so this is their setup at the moment. It's not all that exciting. I am going to do some new stuff with it. I just haven't quite worked out how yet, because their setup at the moment takes up my entire room, and I would quite like to get some, other stuff in here. Maybe have a desk set up and make this room like a little office as well, because we do only have a 2-bedroom house, and one of the bedrooms is entirely guinea pigs at the moment. So I feel like I can make a way of still giving them a lot of space, but actually make it a more functional room for us as well. So I was thinking maybe I could like double decker their cage and have the boys higher up, and then have the herd kind of in an L shape maybe underneath. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but because all this space under there isn't really being used for anything, so yeah. And I do like having them off the ground, because I feel like it's been much easier for taming them, and I feel like they're more comfortable being off the ground. So it might not work out, I don't know yet, but I have got some plans for doing some stuff with their cages, but it's just working it out. But yeah, so here are the pigs today. Lily, you're going to show us your lovely face. Lily, 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 you are Pearl. Your name's Pearl. Your name's Lily. Oh dear. And Ollie's over there somewhere hiding and munching. Did you just kick your sister right? That's harsh. That's a bit mean. She mean to you, Lily? Is she mean to you? Well, I think Pearl is actually now at the top of the pecking order, followed by Lily, and then little Ollie's at the bottom. But he's quite happy to be at the bottom, to be honest. Hey, what are you doing? They were fighting until I came over, and then they pretended that they weren't. Didn't you? You're like, what? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? You're a monkey. Aren't you? I give up. So here are the pigs today anyway. I thought you might want to see them. It's been a little while. Oh dear, I'm going to sort out this camera because this is not working well for me today.